Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Farhana binti Fazil. So, I'm student Master of Maritime Operation and Management, Unicap Almimed for International Business under Dr. Nur Fatihah. Okay, so today I will present about my presentation is regarding successful global brand GAC Malaysia. So GAC Malaysia to Netherlands, the expansion of the business. Okay, I will focus on table of the content, which will cover topic some background. Research focus, why Netherlands, political and legal environment, economic and business environment, market opportunity for GAC Malaysia, cultural dimension, progress education, and also issue, challenges, opportunities, and recommendation. Who is GAC Malaysia and why expansion matters to them? So GAC is stand for Gulf Agency Company based in Dubai. It's a global logistic and shipping service provider. So it's already expanded to few hundred companies worldwide. Servicing is provide service forwarding, freight forwarding agency, shipping agency, warehousing, project logistic, especially for oil and gas and marine. So they also have currently integrated shipping logistic which cover all the 3PL and 4PL as well. So research focus, improving cargo system and expanding business into Europe. That is one of their future plan. So the Netherlands, we know that they have a biggest and largest port, Rotterdam, in Netherlands. So that's the main key. Plus, Netherlands also is a gateway to Europe logistic network, so that they know they can expand the business, they can penetrate the target, the big scale of the business there. So GAC strength in managing cargo movement and trade lanes. Okay, next. Why Netherlands? Okay, because we know that, as I mentioned, Netherlands as Europe logistic gateway. So they have a biggest port. So that's the main important business happen. The exchange of import-export, transshipment. So there's a capacity to bring big scale of the business. So the flow of good, Netherlands connects sea freight to inland waterways, rail and also road. Plus the strategic location, Port of Rotterdam is the largest seaport in Europe. Plus they have high-end technology to manage, to track, to scan all the movement of the cargo in and out. Also the inventory. So EU market, they have strong Europe access enable distribution across multiple Europe market. So Malaysia support Malaysia Europe trade flow efficiency. Okay, next we have So next we have political and legal environment. For political and legal environment, we have the parliamentary constitutional monarchy, which is the stable government. So when people or world know that company have a stable governments, so in terms of system monetary, in terms of financial, they don't have any issue or difficulties, restriction. So stability support long-term planning for logistic operation. Europe membership, they have shared trade rules, same trade rules. So easy for us to digest, easy for us to do the transshipment, trading, smoother cross-border movement. So we don't need to apply another different kind of rules and regulation because we apply the same what we call trade rules. Okay, strong transparency and anti-corruption enforce, reduce hidden costs. Because we know Europe country, they always transparent, they always follow all what regulation, they follow what they already implement. Okay, next we move to economic and business environment. They have three: population, high purchasing power, and also major trade partner. So for population, they have 17 million with high urbanization, efficient distribution routes. For high purchasing power, they have higher expectation for logistic service quality. Okay, for major trade partners, they have a big players that cooperate and partnership with them, which is Germany, Belgium, France, US, and also UK. So they have strong infrastructure plus the digital system make the flow and the process smooth, plus they can attract foreign investment because of that strength that they have. Okay, next, market opportunity for GAC Malaysia. Okay, so Netherlands is a strong logistic gateway for Europe as well, as we know. Then they have multimodal connectivity, which is Rotterdam and Schiphol, air and sea freight advantage. Okay, the movement also very straightforward, and the high demand for project cargo, multimodal services, reliable Asia-Europe trade support. So they have a competitive advantage, which is compliant plus documentation accuracy and visibility. So we don't have any issue because they are very their service is very top notch and their service is very up to the standard. Okay, so next we go to Dutch business culture and its impact on the operation. So a few key takeaway here. They have a communication style with very direct, very clear and transparent. The meetings, they're very structured, okay, punctual. The attitude, they have the good behavior attitude. So efficiency, focus. So they makes a very laser focus on this. So that's why they always achieve the goals. So trust is built through delivery performance, which is not formality. And meanwhile, the decision making is based on data driven. So when it's involved the data, you cannot lie. The data don't lie. Okay, we play with the numbers. Need clear cost and timeline proposal. So they connect culture to operational discipline like speed, accuracy, and clarity. So that's why their services is very efficient. Okay, we move to the next slide. Hybrid market entry strategy. So the recommendation approach here is a strategic alliance and local presence, which is we need to have the strategy. At the same time, we appoint their local because they have they know all the authority, all the rules, all the regulation in their own motherland. Okay, so collaborate with the local custom broker to make it easier for custom clearance process. Inland transport company, because we know the frequency, we need to tell them what is the frequency of our shipment, our routing is from where to where, and what we need, what kind of transportation is required based on our cargo, shipment, what kind of size of business that we bring to them. So it will make our process smooth and we can get a competitive price as well. Because of the frequency, high frequency maybe can give us a lower price in the market. Okay, so warehouse operator, we need to have a warehouse operator in case we need space, storage space. Like our client need to put the shipment like for 2 to 3 weeks advance before shipment. Maybe we can adjust on that because it consumes the cost. Okay, the cost is very high. And what else? Maybe during the cargo release, there will be a detention or defect of the cargo. So where we want to do the survey, so we need to consider warehouse as well. And then we need to establish representative office, where I mentioned before, they need to JV or buy out or partnership with the local small company. Maybe they can establish a new GAC in Netherlands, for example. Strengthen local office network, which is DHC Malaysia. Find the Dutch partner and find out a Rotterdam hub nearby the port or airport. Then it can become a Europe distribution. Okay, so next, we have implementation progress allocation, which is the key area. Compliance readiness, we need to focus on this one because everything we play with the compliance from the other country. So digital cargo visibility, for example, inventory need to have in-out tracking. For example, shipment, sea freight or air freight need to have that AWB live tracker, like track and trace system, so that we can trace and keep update our stakeholder as well. So local presence, we need to set up like partnership setup in the counterpart as well for easy communication and expedition. Okay, so customer acquisition, scale operation, and market research. We need to have this kind of the pillars so that our business don't have not jeopardize or hiccup. Okay, so the key challenges, strategy and recommendation. So the challenge here is port congestion, obviously, because that is a big port, a lot of cargo container in and out, the operation as well. So we need to expect some delay or unreliable schedule. Okay, so regulatory changes and strict compliance, sustainability pressure, low carbon or logistic reporting, high operating costs and strong competition, high customer expectation. So for opportunities, we have a Netherlands, high volume, logistic hub with Europe access, demand for reliability, visibility and compliance performance. So they also have growth potential for project cargo and multimodal trade lanes. So this considered as a big opportunity for GAC if they want to expand their business into the oil and gas or project market. So recommendation, strengthen digital cargo visibility. They need to invest more on AI or technologies because currently we are facing a new transition, a new innovation and elevation of the digitalization. Okay, so proactive customer communication, need to expedite ahead before your client pushing you. You need to advance, you need to become more proactive. So build compliant capability as a competitive advantage. Focus on niche strength, which is either project cargo or Asia trade lane expertise. Which one is your strength? Add sustainability element, for example, cargo tracking, low emission option. Like my client in OneSubsea, we provide them the report, we charge them the cargo emission. Okay, we give them economic charges, economic rate, because they are contribute to the greenhouse campaign, low emission, cargo, carbon tracking. We give them report. We give them something, miles, extra miles services. Okay, then maybe we can implement that to the general cargo, because oil and gas and project, most of the client already implement this kind of green. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much and have a good day. Thank you, doctor.